Good morning, this is Simply Simming here, and I'm building an Italian mansion for you guys today. So right now I'm just building the foundation walls. This is built on a 50 by 50 lot in Isla Paradiso. I actually like this lot quite a bit. And in some of the screenshots at the end you can actually see that it will overlook a sea. This is not a private lot, so you actually get a lot of privacy on it. And right now I'm just building the basement and the second story, as you can see here. And I'm going to go ahead and construct some of the inside walls. Right now I'm building like an elevator shaft room, a bathroom, and a laundry room. And the bathroom is going to be a half bath. And then right now I'm building an arboretum type of room, and I'm putting some columns in the kitchen just to kind of give it more of an architectural feel. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the stairs. And I put the floors down first just because I did end up having to delete the basement, because no matter how I tried, the stairs would always go into the basement and not upstairs. So I ended up deleting the basement, and I'm going to actually put it in now. So there's the basement, the stairs, the elevator shaft you can see there. And I'm just putting a shaft downstairs. The elevator actually only goes downstairs. And now I'm going to go ahead and go upstairs and create like an open view, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm creating this open space to where you can actually see into the foyer. And it's kind of going to be like a little catwalk type of feel. So that's what took me the longest time, actually, getting it to be the exact shape I wanted. And now I'm creating the master suite. This is going to be a bedroom, a walk-in closet, a bathroom, and I'm actually going to be creating a balcony, which is what I'm doing right now. So it's going to have a pretty big balcony as well, the only balcony on the house. And I'm just defining out the bathroom and the closet areas. The bigger space is going to be the closet, the smaller space is going to be the bathroom. And now I'm going to create one of the four other bedrooms in this house. This house is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 and 2 half-bath home. There's actually going to be a half-bath in the basement as well. So as you can see there's a second bedroom and 2 other bathrooms, and I'm going to create the 3 extra bedrooms that are on the one side of the catwalk. And I kind of messed up on the wall for this 2 of the bedrooms, so I redid that. Now in the basement we're going to just put up walls around the elevator shaft and create the half bath here. The basement is going to be more of a workout room than anything else. It's going to have a pool, a bar area, bunch of workout equipment, and a hot tub. And right now I'm doing the pool. So this is going to be a pretty big pool. I tried going for that Olympic pool feel to where it's really big and a lot of space. And there's going to be a slide, which I'm putting in now, and a fountain. I had a hard time deciding where I wanted to put the fountain. I ended up just putting it opposite of the slide. And there are 4 ladders to get into the pool and out of the pool. And then there's a diving board, which is right on near the fountain. I tried getting it as close to the fountain as possible. And I'm just putting some lights inside the pool to give you guys that feel. And say when you're in the pool at night, you really don't have to worry about it. And I'm putting this pretty cool seashell decal at the bottom of the pool. And I'm creating the main entrance area. You will literally walk in through this space by the stairs, and it kind of gives you that grand feeling because you are literally right over the stairs and right underneath that catwalk. And right now I'm just fencing off the catwalk so you know your Sims don't try falling off. And I actually made a mistake. I deleted too much of the flooring, and now I'm doing the carport, and I screwed up the carport. I ended up going one too long. So I fixed it, and I was originally going to do a garage. I decided against it just to stick to an open carport, and this is actually going to be a 2-car carport. Right now I'm just doing some fencing to kind of give me an idea of what to plot out for the tiles. And this is kind of going to be like a U-shaped driveway walkway area, and you're going to have a fountain in the middle of it. So now I'm finishing up the driveway, getting it exactly right, and I'm going to start tiling it with brick tiles next. And this is just pretty plain brick tiles. And as you can see, I'm leaving some spots open. I was originally going to do it with like a green or red tile in those areas for brick. And I decided out of it, so now I'm just going back through with the same brick that I used to finish the rest of the driveway with and just patching them up really quickly. And for those of you who are wondering how I got the triangular shaped tiles, I hit Ctrl F on my keyboard, and you can actually just do half a square. So now I'm putting in the fountain. I'm going to put a little dome in the fountain, just to give it more of a fountain feel. And the next thing on my list is I am going to delete all the fencing around the fountain and put up hedges just to give it more of a plant feel to it. I'm going to do that on both sides of the circle driveway, if I can speak. And as you can see, I used the wrong fencing, so it's kind of hard for me to delete the fencing now. So I actually had to zoom in really, really close to do it. So now I'm just finishing the deleting, and I'm going to put that plain small hedge around, obviously not in front of the carport. And I'm going to delete some portion of it to create the walkway, and ended up misjudging where the door would be at. So I'm going to be deleting pretty much everything you see I'm doing right here. But if you guys wanted to, you could have a separate area with the dining room, because the area back there is going to be a study and a dining room eventually. Right now I'm just figuring out the tree I want. I kind of wanted it to be a simple tree, at the same time have enough shade over the walkway. And I love how each tree got bigger as I put it in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and tile the carport, and this is just corrugated metal tiles. Nothing too fancy. And again, I'm doing the Ctrl F to create those diamond shaped tiles. And it comes in handy quite a bit, and right now I'm realizing that I screwed up where I put the walkway to get inside the house. So now I'm deleting everything and redoing it. So there's that, and I'm going to put the trees in that little cove there. And I have to find new trees because the old trees didn't work. And I kind of like doing the Ctrl F key because you can create designs on the tile that you wouldn't normally be able to do. So there's the new trees that I came up with. I think those are just oak trees. And I was kind of going to put a tree over there, but I decided not to. And right now I'm going to go ahead and put the doors to get into the house and into the main foyer. And I'm going to go ahead and start to place some windows around here. And I did not realize I had put them on the wrong side, so now I'm going to go ahead and put them on the correct side. So right now I'm just putting them in the living room, kind of giving you a lot of natural light. And obviously the room I'm going in right now is the arboretum, so that needs a lot of light for those plants. So I just put some windows in there. I'm going to go ahead and put arches to get into the space. I didn't want to do a door, but I didn't want to delete the walls at the same time, so I decided to go with an arch. And as you can see, I'm trying out a lot of different arches, and I kind of did not like having a lot of arches, so I just stuck with 2 and kind of made it that. And right now I'm just putting the walls up for the office, putting flowers around the fountain. And for those of you who are wondering how I got the flowers so close, I used the Move Objects On cheat. And for those of you who don't know how to use that cheat, it is Ctrl-Shift-C to open the command, the cheat bar up on top, and then you type Move Objects as all one word, space, on. And it allows you to overlap objects quite a bit. So now back on the inside, I'm going to go ahead and put some brick walls for the kitchen. You can't really see them now, you'll be able to see them later. I haven't put lights in here yet. And this is just a red brick for the kitchen. I kind of wanted to go with red, green feel for the kitchen and dining room, just because the name of this is Italian Mansion. and the Italian flag is green, white, and red. So I want to stick with those colors for at least the main living spaces of the house. So now I'm just putting up basic wallpaper throughout the entire house, and I love this blue with white trim up on top. It is so airy and it looks so great because you are actually in an island. So why not use light colors to reflect off the sea? So in the office, I'm going to go with a light wood paneling, and I'm actually putting lights in now because I couldn't see what I was doing. And I decided not to use the chandeliers. I did not like them, so I'm just going with the lodge lights. And I put a lot of them here just to give you that open space feel. And I'm putting them upstairs as well. And you can definitely tell that you have a lot of space in this house. And if you closed off the catwalk area and it's open on the second floor, you can probably put a couple extra bedrooms, or make a couple bigger bedrooms, or do quite a bit with it. And I realized that the trees were raking into the house, and you can see the leaves, so I just opted out of it and deleted a couple trees. Now I'm putting some stonework in the kitchen for the flooring. I'm going with a white stone in the kitchen flooring, and you can kind of see that red brick now. For the living room, I'm going with a white carpeting, and I'm going to put these sections on kind of like a curve to give you kind of like a definitive area and kind of make it, I don't know why I did it on a curve, but I did. So now I'm going to put some tile in the bathroom and in the laundry room. Laundry room has green tile, bathroom has this light blue cracked tiling, and for the elevator shaft, I'm just using wood. For the arboretum / green room, greenhouse space, I just put a white brick in there, and I'm just carpeting in all of the other bedrooms upstairs. A lot of the bedrooms do have carpeting. All the bedrooms have carpeting actually. And for the walk-in closet for the master bedroom, I'm doing a dark wood, and then I believe I did red or black tile. I did black tile for the master bathroom. So now I'm putting in platform in the master bedroom just to kind of give you a unique feature. And I'm actually going to do this for 3 other bedrooms. I believe I did it. I'm sorry, for 2 other bedrooms. That bedroom is just going to have a platform in the center of the room. And this bedroom is going to have a platform throughout the entire room. But you're going to have a little bit of walking space when you first walk in. So you actually have to step up to get to the bed. And I'm just putting half walls around it to kind of give you more security and more defined areas. And as you can see, I'm actually putting the walls extending over the half wall, or the platform. This is because I'm creating a separate area over there, so if you have a baby in this game, you can put a nursery there. I'm going to be putting just like an office space there. And as you can see now, I'm carpeting the platforms, making those more definitive, and I'm going to be putting blue tile in one bathroom, green tile in the other bathroom. And I'm going to go ahead and put some doors in the master bedroom and all the other bedrooms, just to kind of give you that feel. Typically, yeah, and I forgot where I put the platform, so I was having a hard time putting the door in there. Typically I do not do this many bedrooms, but it is like a mansion, so I figured I'd do a lot. So right now I'm just going and finishing putting the doors up, and now I'm going to go ahead and put this hipped roof on, and as you can see, the garage is going to have the same roof, but because it is on diagonal, I have to put the diagonal roof on instead. So I'm going to go back through, and I have to fix that door. That door kept disappearing on me. So now I'm going to go ahead and fence off the balcony, and I was going to go with that surfboard fence, but then I decided to go with the same fencing that's along the staircase, which gives it more of that seaside look. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the door to get outside. I was going to go with the glass door, but I decided to go with the double door that matches all the doors on the interior. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some windows in. And as you can see, that office area has a lot of light coming in on it. And so does the catwalk itself. The catwalk itself isn't completely encased by glass. So now I'm just going to go through and finish putting my windows. And I went with like a bow colonial type of window just because I love the way it looks, and on the exterior it looks awesome. And I really cannot find a window for a kitchen that I like this much, so I think I'm going to use this window again. And I'm putting lots of windows, as you can tell, because this is a seaside home, and I do want to take advantage of that. And as you can see, I do not put any windows in my bathrooms. It's creepy to me to have that. And I'm switching out the door for an arch right now. I don't know why, but I loved the idea of having like a arch to get in to the walk-in closet. It just kind of made more sense to me. So I'm just finding the right arch for this room. And I'm actually going back through, and I decided on that arch just because it gives you more of an open space. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fireplace in, and there's a lot of fireplaces in this house. For those of you who are wondering how I got rid of the chimney, it's the same move objects on cheat, and you just click on the chimney and hit the delete button. And I love this fireplace because it actually looks like a pizza oven. And because Italians are famous for pizza, I figured why not have a pizza oven? Pretty common sense. So I think I put one inside the study room, which is where we're at right now, one inside the living room, one in the master bedroom, one a pizza oven furnace thing in the kitchen, and then there's one in the office as well. And right now I'm just getting rid of all the excess chimneys and making everything more sleek and modern. And this is great if you don't have space for a chimney and to block out that, or you don't want the chimney hanging over your roof. This is amazing for that. So now I'm going to go ahead and work on the kitchen, and you can kind of see that brick I was talking about now. And yes, I'm doing red cabinets with black granite and white accents to them. And there's only 2 walls that are brick. One is still that blue ocean feel to it. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting the appliances in, put a little decoration or like sink, dishwasher. I'm going to put a mixer or blender, a microwave, and a espresso maker. And I'm going to go ahead and do the bar area. And I'm sorry, I forgot, I have to put the smoke detector in. Because I don't know about you, but my Sims have always caught themselves on fire or had someone break in. So now I'm putting in some overhead cabinets, and I decided against doing a lot of cabinets. A, it wouldn't let me for some odd reason. B, I kind of liked the way it came out. But if you guys want to delete the cabinets, fine. And as you can see, I was having a hard time with the cabinets, so I just put a couple in the middle of the space to kind of give the game some time to catch up. Originally I thought it was because I had appliances in the way. That turned out not to be the case. So I was just having a hard time with overhead cabinets. So I think I just went with what you guys see right now and got rid of all the other ones. So it kind of looks botchy in some areas, but I like the way that it gives you that open. And you do have a lot of cabinet space. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the island. And I use the same move objects on cheat to get the island a little bit of a interesting flair to it. And you can see what I'm talking about right now. It kind of has that indent on the outside. And you can actually put bar stools there, which I found interesting. I did not know that. And it kind of makes it look more unique and custom, which is the look I was going for in this house. So a lot of seating area for your Sims, and a lot of space in general. And I'm just putting chandeliers over the island to kind of give it more of a flair. And right now I'm going to go ahead and do the dining room table. I was hoping to do a bigger table, but I wanted it to have that green accent to it. So I just went with this table, and I was going to combine 2 tables together, as you can see right now, but it wasn't working out for me. I was having a hard time getting the chairs to go in the place that I wanted them to. And obviously, you can tell that I was having difficulties with it. So I opted out of it and just went with one at the end. And as you can see now, I'm just sticking to the one chair. And I'm trying it a different way to see if I can still make it work. once again, I'm having an issue with the legs crossing, so then the chairs ended up being too close together and they were uneven, so I just deleted it and went on to having a single chair and a single table. So a lot of your seating space for your Sims are going to come from that bar. The next part I'm working on is the study, or like sitting area, and there's a lot of bookshelves in this one space. I kind of wanted to block it off, and also at the same time to give kind of a openness to it. So I used the bookshelves to block off the space, and then I just put in some couches, and I was indecisive at first between the two couches I was gonna go with. I was gonna use that, I think it's like from a late night expansion pack, I think it's from. I actually do like that couch. I ended up just going with a plain white couch with matching white chairs. And then I'm just moving it around right now to find the correct spot that I want to put them in. And the chairs are actually kind of close together. So now, using the same move objects on sheet, I actually kept it on for the majority of this vlog, in this video. I'm just kind of like merging the end tables with the couch. So I'm going to come over to the living room area, and I'm going to put in a sectional. I know there's a way you're supposed to be able to make a sectional using just regular chairs. I haven't been able to figure it out, so I just used the move objects on sheet and it made it my own. And I actually kind of like the way that the one in the corner kind of sticks out a little bit. It gives it that unique flair. I'm just putting a wood table there and a TV, and I'm going to put two pedestals over there to kind of put some flowers in the room and brighten the room up as I get ahead of myself. So yeah, right now I found that and I thought it was awesome. I ended up not using it. It took up quite a bit of space. So now I'm just trying to figure out what pedestal I wanted. I went with these, and as you can see, there's the two there. I'm just going to put some flowers on it. And there's actually not a lot of flowers in this house, because you do have that greenhouse arboretum room. But I did want to kind of brighten the house up a little bit, so I did put some flowers in here. And I think for the living room and the arboretum, I changed the flowers about 5 times because I wanted a specific style. So now I went into the living room and I just put some green plants in there, and I'm going to work on the arboretum. And as you can see, I deleted that one circle and I put that hexagonal flower pot in the corner there. And there is actually a lot of flowers in this one area. Hanging flowers, potted flowers, you name it, I put it in here. I just wanted to kind of like brighten the room up a bit. So right now I found these like potted plants, and I like the way that they look like they were waterfalls in a way when you merged them together. So I kind of like opted out of some stuff, changed it around a little bit, and this is the design I ended up going with at the end. So now I'm going to do the bathroom and the laundry room. And keep in mind that the bathroom next off the arboretum is a half bath. There's only a toilet in there with 2 sinks, and then you have the laundry room. I customized the washer and dryer because I wanted it to have that tint of green to it. And I also wanted it to be darker, so I went with a darker green, more like a forest green. And right now I'm just making sure that the colors were even and matched. I didn't want one to be too light, one to be too dark. So now I'm over in the office, and I forgot to put the fireplace in. So I went with this modern fireplace. I love the way it looks, and it gave kind of a contrast to the light paneling on the walls. And I wanted a darker wood fireplace, but I couldn't find one I liked, so I just went with that one. And I kind of decided out of the bookshelves I'm placing now, I didn't like the way that they looked. And for some reason the shadows were made. So I just went back, and as soon as I put the first one, the other shadows disappeared. So I moved the same bookshelves that are in the study sitting area, and that's the shelves that I put inside the office. And as you can see, there are a lot of bookshelves in the office as well. And I tried going with like a odd color scheme to where you had grays and you had light colors, just to give it that feel of uniqueness. So I kind of fooled around with the bookshelf, fooled around with the move objects on sheet. I've actually never used this sheet before, so I'm kind of impressed with the way it turned out. I like it quite a bit. So now you have all the bookshelves, I'm making sure that everything looks nice, and I'm going to put this modern table in with a PC computer, a desk chair, and I was going to put a lamp in there, but I looked at lighting. Lighting was great, and all I decided to do is put these two ball candle things on the desk. And now I'm working on the master bedroom, and as you can see the different levels, and I'm going to go into the walk-in closet now. And I loved move objects on because I could literally create a walk-in closet now. I've been trying to do this for a while, and I've never been able to do it, so I'm glad I finally figured it out. And as you can see, there's a lot of storage in this walk-in closet. So I'm just finishing up the master bedroom, putting in some finishing touches around the bed. I'm going to go ahead and work on the office next. And I wanted to keep with that wood feel. There's a laptop there, there's going to be a wood desk chair there, a bookshelf. Originally I was going to try to do another bookshelf, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I just crossed it off. And again, you know, you can put anything on that little corner. It's just like a little unique feature. I'm working on the outside balcony now. So I'm still placing the outdoor furniture. This actually took me a little while to do, and I'm actually a few seconds behind it right now, but and for those of you who don't know, you can actually put like umbrellas on top of the chairs. So I'm putting an art easel out there, and I'm going to put a telescope out there. And I moved the art easel over just to give the telescope some more space. And then I went ahead and put a chess table. And I keep forgetting I had to put it in the correct direction. I always put it backwards. So I'm putting a couch in the master bedroom, and I'm going to do the master bath now. The only downside to the move objects on sheet is that you can actually place things through the wall, which if you're not careful is what you would end up doing. And I ended up doing that a couple times. It drove me crazy. So I'm just putting in the sink some mirrors, moving around the tub, the toilet, putting up lifesavers and towels. I completely forgot that I wanted to put a soaker tub in here. So I had to move everything around and redo it to make room for the tub. So this is the outcome of that movement. And then I was a little bit off with the shower, so I moved that a little. I'm into the second bedroom, right off the master suite there. And this is just a simple guest bedroom. And I kind of went with like an island theme in here. It does have a TV, it does have a couch. And I actually put the door into the wrong bathroom. But I kind of like the green and blue thing, so I kept it. And I didn't realize that until afterwards, so I just kept it anyway. So there's the bathroom for this bedroom. This is the only other bedroom besides the master that has an ensuite. And as you can see, I'm screwing around and like fooling around with the move objects on sheet, trying to figure it out, trying to see what I can do. I kind of liked that look, but whenever I put the sink in, it just got blocked. So I opted out of doing that. I moved the sink over to the other side eventually. As you can see, I just did right now. And I was going to keep the counters this way and put a fruit basket on there, which comes with the Island Paradise Pack. And, you know, put like a hygiene shelf, a towel rack. And when I went to do the other bathroom, I actually realized that cabinet reached into the other bathroom. I did not realize that at first, and you can kind of see it there. So I just removed it, moved everything around a little bit, and it basically stayed like that for the rest of the time. That's the way it stayed. Now I'm finishing up the green bathroom here, and each bathroom pretty much has its own separate colors. The only repeated color is blue, which is for the one ensuite. The half bath downstairs has blue and yellow, and then the half bath in the basement has blue and yellow tiles, and the half bath downstairs is done with a blue cracked tile. Aside from the blue, everything else is just single ones and done. So now I'm building this bedroom, and this bedroom is more for a teenager. And I love the fact that it's on a raised platform, and then you have a loft bed. I actually downloaded the loft bed a couple weeks ago, and I love using it. And here I'm just redoing the same couch I did downstairs, and this bedroom was done in green, as you can tell. And there's a little TV area with a couch. He has a desk, and I went ahead and put like a part toy box in there just for the hell of it. Same with the Space Mobile. Why not? This room I did for a little girl. Typically I don't like doing children's rooms, just because they're so hard. And I don't know why, but I put 2 dressers in this room. I have no idea why, but I did. And there's a little toy stove. There's a couple other play toy things. I think like that sunshine chest, as well as the dollhouse. And here I'm just doing this the fourth bedroom. No wait, this is bedroom number 5. I'm confusing myself. And that's on a raised platform. And now we're downstairs. I'm putting a piano and a drum set in the living space and the empty space there. There's only one other empty space, and you can see it right here, and that is behind the dining room table and behind that bookshelf. I did that just so that, you can put whatever you want there. I really did not have any ideas as to what to put there. So as you can see, it's a 2-car garage. I put a 3rd carport there. I was going to do like a boat rack, but I opted out of it. The weird thing about the Move Objects on sheet is you can put cars without having to put a car spot. So now I'm downstairs. I'm putting in the hot tub. And I'm going to start working on the bar area of the downstairs. And like I said, this is more of a sports area. It has this beautiful bar, and the bar is actually pretty big. And again, I'm taking advantage of that Move Objects on sheet to make a unique design. This one's not as huge as the other one in the design, but it still is very unique. It kind of has that pivot there, and that little gap, which I like. And it definitely gives you more of a interesting feel. So I'm just putting regular bar stools, and a lot of them, 2 behind the bar, because the bartender's going to have to sit down eventually. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this wine rack behind there, and I put 2 up above the head wine racks downstairs, and then 2 upstairs on the main level as well. And I'm working on the half bath for the basement. Like I said, this is done in the yellow and blue color scheme here. So I'm just figuring out the color scheme I wanted to do, and I was going to kind of make 3 separate areas completely separate. So right now I'm blocking off the pool area, kind of making it customized. And the rest of this area was actually, there's the blue and yellow tile. The rest of the area downstairs is done in the hardwood. And I do mean hardwood. This is literally how the rest of the area looks. And after I did that, I made sure that all the areas are covered, and I actually put like purplish tiling. It's actually laminate in the pool. I don't know why, but it made that seashell pop a lot. so I like it. I don't know what made me do purple laminate in the pool. I just did. So I'm putting the paint downstairs. It's the same paint that I used upstairs. The only difference is instead of the white border up on top, it has that dark brown border. And I'm doing a brick background with a multicolored brick background, brick inlay for the bar area. And I went ahead and did a half wall around the pool area just to give it, again, a definitive area. So now I'm putting in the sink, and this actually has one of those interesting all-in-one bath shower combos. I thought I would use it just because you're in, you have a pool there, you need to wash off after you get done swimming. I put one of those decorative pool or bathroom organizers, and there's plenty of lounge chairs downstairs. I went ahead and moved them around, made them even. So now on the upstairs, I'm just checking everything, make sure everything looks okay, and I wanted to add a sliding glass door there, so I moved over some of the windows, deleted 2 of them, and I'm putting in the sliding glass door now. And again, this is one of the downsides to move objects on sheet. The windows and doors can disappear on you. I don't know why, but they do. And I realized I didn't delete all of the chimney, so I deleted that, edited the pitch of the roof, made it kind of smaller in a way. And now I'm back downstairs and I'm working back on the basement area. I'm putting in some fitness equipment, some foosball table, a shuffleboard table, a dartboard, and really just making it a guy's area. And yes, a lot of the objects I'm using come from the Island Paradise expansion pack. Now, as you can see, I put on an elevator door there, and now we're back upstairs into the area. Now I'm just giving you guys like a little walkthrough. I wanted to see how it looked from the outside, and as you can see, it has this beautiful red facade siding thing, which I'm doing now. I actually went backwards. I actually did not save it, so I had to redo the siding of the rest of it. And I did not show redoing the basement, unfortunately. I don't know why. I videotaped redoing the siding, but I did. Now I'm just creating these 2 flower beds on the exterior. I'm putting in some hydrangeas. I love the way they look. I just brightened up the outside. And I'm putting a fire pit on the one end of the house to give you an adult's play area as well as a kid's play area. I was kind of screwing up with the chairs, so I just spread them out and fixed it. There's a sandbox, a little seahorse, 2 swings that I combined into one, a slide, a little tree playhouse area, and a fire pit to walk on. So I moved the mailbox to go through the hedge to give you kind of that, interesting look. So as you can see, there's a trash can. I moved the fireplace a little bit because it was facing the outside and it was actually breaking on the outside. There's a recycling bin. I moved the overhead liquor hanging cabinet things for the kitchen, put a recycling bin and a trash can for the kitchen. And now I'm doing the interior paint. And for some reason, I could not get the pink paint to come up right away. So I had to do it a couple of times. For those of you who are saying, you can see into the office from upstairs, yes you can. I definitely liked that feature. And as you can see, I'm finishing up the painting right now. I was thinking about moving the catwalk over a little bit. I opted out of it in the end. I don't know why, but I did. So then that upstairs, and like I said, I had to adjust the pitch a couple of times, and because I didn't save it, it didn't take. So now these are just screenshots of the actual finished house. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, this is my first video ever I actually have another one that I finished. I have to edit it still. So if you guys liked this, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I definitely am going to try to do a video a week if I can. So yeah, this video will be up on the SIMS Exchange for you guys to download, hopefully within the next few days. I haven't really figured out how to put videos on the Sims 3 Exchange yet. Not videos, houses. So I have to figure that out. I have to fool around with it. And it will actually be under a different name. It'll be under my sim name. But I'll definitely put a link in the description bar below when I have it done. So now you're just obviously taking a look at some of the pictures of the house. And some of them are top-down views. Some of them are actual, views from the inside. I couldn't really get some rooms to come up that great if I went and zoomed in on them. Like the half bath, I couldn't do. Same with the auditorium, I couldn't get it the way I liked. So I'm just looking at part of the living room here. And a lot of the stuff actually came out really great. And there's the fireplace with those two plants there and the TV. There's the piano and the drums, and I love the distinction in the floors. It makes it look nice. There is the sitting area. And I love the way that it looks, and I love the fact that you have that hidden area behind the bookshelf. It's not really hidden, but oh well. And you can kind of see this. Here's the kitchen. In the picture of the dining room, you'll be able to see the space better. Here's another view of the kitchen. And yeah, I took this one kind of badly so you can see outside as well, even though you're on the first story. And off to the side there is the free space. Again, do whatever you want in that space. I just was drawing a blank as to what to put there. There's the entrance and the stairs. And now you are in the office, and I love the way it turned out. I really do. I like the contrast between dark and light, and the fireplace just looks great. And now upstairs you have the master bedroom, and I love the dual levels. And now I have the fireplace and the sofa there, and this is view of the walk-in closet now, and I love the way it looks. Unfortunately, I didn't really figure out how I could put full closets in there. I don't have that expansion yet, sorry guys. I don't even know how to do that yet. And there's the master suite, the bathroom, completed. And now the balcony. I tried taking as detailed photos as I could. So if you guys have any questions, or you guys would like me to do a specific house, comment. I'm going to be trying. There's actually two series that I want to try to do. One of which, I love Monopoly. My brother bought Xbox Monopoly, and I love some of the houses that they did on there. So I'm going to try to do that, and they're all like actual landmarks type of houses. They're culturally correct. So I love them. I actually have one of them already built and recorded. I'm going to edit it, post it. I have to take pictures of it still. The other series I'm going to try to do is an alphabet style house. So for instance, it would be shaped like an A or a B, and you would have that would be the shape of your house. It's in a letter. So yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of different ideas, but I'm just starting out, so give me a couple. I hope you guys like the vlog, the video. I don't know why I keep calling it a vlog. Sorry if I am rambling. I'm really just trying to keep in tune with the video itself, because I'm watching it through my editing program at the same time I am recording. So now we're just finishing up going through some of the bedrooms here. The little girl's bedroom, again, I don't know why I put two dressers in there. I think I was thinking it'd be the teenager's room, but it ended up not being. And there's a picture of some of the toys she has in her room. I don't know what that toy bin is called. I know there's the Kidco stove, the doll house. I don't know what the other one is called, sorry. And I love this room because you have the wood flooring. Then you have this raised up area for the bed. And then here's a couple pictures of the cars and the garage area. The next picture we're going to see is of the fountain. And I love the way the fountain came out. It's not I didn't put too many flowers or trees or bushes. And here's a view of the kids in the backyard. And we're going to go and end on a picture of the house itself. But I didn't want to do too many flowers. I do not like too many flowers. I don't know why. I just don't care for flowers that much. So again, hit the like button. And now we're just randomly going back through the house. Awesome. So hit the like button. Tell me what you guys think. I'm sorry this video took so long. And it's my first video. I'll try to make it better for the second video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.